true.
Oh my God,
Okay, here we go. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. Blue, take an extra turn after this one.
No! Ah, no! I won't go through this again!
The top card of my library is now Bram's Calendar. My spells cost one less as long as I speak in a voice other than my normal voice.
The best part is how many subscribers we've lost. You're in for a really weird time on this week's episode of Commander Arcade.
It is an absolute treat because we are playing silver-bordered commanders.
Yes, these decks are wild and wacky, and you never know what you're gonna get pretty much any turn of the game when you play these decks.
Trust me, you could not possibly predict everything that happens in this game.
Absolutely
That's
not.
a challenge. If you want to write something down and seal it in an envelope right now, you'll
be wrong.
You'll be wrong. But we applaud your effort. And remember that if you want to support the content that we're making here, we would so much appreciate it. And the best way to do that is over at patreon.com/GLHFmagic.
If you're like, hey, I like your show, I want you to keep making more of it, well then help us out, everybody. You can become a patron at a bunch of different dollar levels, get access to our Discord server, get access to winning the tokens that we draw every single episode here on Commander Arcade if you donate at $10 a month or more.
Really, we are only able to do this with support from viewers like you.
Absolutely. All right, Megan, you ready to get out there and get weird?
Oh, Maria, more than you can imagine.
Hello, it's me, Maria, aka Baron Von Count, and I can do things more than just count. That's right, I can count down from 5 and kill people. My deck goes boom. My deck goes boom. It's full of cards that have different numbers on them to trigger my Baron and tick down to kill one of my opponents. My single goal of this game is to kill at least one person. And you better believe I'm gonna do it.
Today I'm going to be playing Grimlock, Dinobot Leader. So I'm going to be out there representing everyone who as a child or even currently loves or loved dinosaurs. My deck is full of dinosaurs, huge dinosaurs, little dinosaurs, dinosaurs that trigger when they take damage, dinosaurs that are ready to get in there and attack. I'm gonna try to make as many awesome lizard friends as I can, but there will be other surprises as well. So we'll see what happens when we shuffle up and play.
Today, I'm playing Applejack because Applejack is best pony. And that's really undisputable. She's the one with a good job, she has a farm, and she has friends, and she can have people over to have food. I wanna run a farm, I wanna make ponies, I wanna make farm animals, and I wanna maybe hold a pie eating contest, maybe attack, maybe, I don't know. I wanna make friends. That's what we do.
Hey everyone, it's Megan, and today we are playing Myra the Magnificent. We are going to cast some instants, we're going to cast some sorceries, and we're gonna be opening some attractions. Because if you like casting instants and sorceries, you know I'm your guy. And hopefully, we're gonna start a little Nerf war. All right, everybody. I'm gonna shuffle my stickers here.
Yeah, Megan's got stickers
I'm
in her
just
deck.
carefully shuffling these stickers because I've been told one of them is worth $2 and the rest are worth nothing. Okay, here we go. And I'm gonna draw my 3 random sticker sheets for the game. Okay. Ooh, unglued, pea-brained, and dinosaur into it. Jetpack, death, and seltzer. And vampire, champion, and fury. Perfect.
Nice,
Right, very nice. I think pea-brained seltzer are my 2 favorite words in here.
I hope you get to sticker something.
Me too. Okay, and I'm going first.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna draw because that's how this game works.
Yeah.
Yes.
I will play this mountain and go ahead.
All right, I will draw for a turn. I will play this Jetmir's Garden and pass a turn.
Okay, let's go, Baron. Are you ready to count, everybody? Because it's gonna start after I cast him, but it could start this turn. Because I'm playing a Canyon Sloth. Go ahead, Rob.
I'm gonna play a tapped Castle Ardenvale. Go ahead.
All right, I will draw. Ooh, I will play this island. And then I'm going to play a card that I'm already very excited about. Visitor from Planet Q.
Wow!
Okay.
He's an 0/4 instant creature alien. I guess I could have played this at instant speed.
Yeah,
Yep, you sure
I
could.
didn't even think about that. What this type line, the implications of the type line. All creature cards you own with flash are instants in addition to their other types. Whenever you cast another spell with 2 or more card types, you may draw a card, then discard a card. Very exciting.
Ooh,
Go
nice.
ahead.
All right, I am going to play this forest with velociraptors on it. Then I'm going to play this soul ring.
On turn 2?
That was a big gasp.
And then I'm going to cast Ranging Raptors. It's a 2/3. Whenever it is dealt damage, I can search my library for a basic land and put it into play tapped. Go ahead.
Oh,
Nice.
interesting.
I'm going to kick off my turn by playing the Big Top, which is a
Oh.
fantastic land, everyone. That says you can tap it to add add 1 mana of any color that appears on your top, which I'm wearing the Magic Pride shirt, so that's
Yep.
all 5 colors of mana, no big deal. This was planned. And I'm going to tap 2 mana to cast this little friend. He's so cute. It's the Inhumaniac. He's a little 1/1 Brainiac. At the beginning of your upkeep, roll a 6-sided die. On a 3 or 4, I get to put a +1/+1 counter on him. On a 5 or higher, put 2 +1/+1 counters on it. On a 1, I have to remove all of the counters, though, so.
Amazing.
Don't roll a 1.
Go ahead, Rob.
All right. I am gonna untap and draw, and I'm gonna play a card that probably makes me an enemy. I'm gonna play Mistress Toy Workshop. It's a land that
no.
nobody's ever seen. It taps to add 3 mana to my mana pool, but I can spend this mana only in spells and abilities that put tokens onto the battlefield. I have to
Yuck.
use toys to represent the tokens.
Wow. All right.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to cast this Wall of Fortune. Because it is an artifact creature, I get to draw a card and then discard a card from my visitor from Planet Q.
Nice.
Sick.
I will draw, and I'm going to just discard this mountain. And then my land for turn, I'm going to play this Is It Boiler Works? And I will pick up, I'll pick up a mountain. And also, this Wall of Fortune is a defender. It's an 0/4. You may tap an untapped wall you control to have any player re-roll a die that player rolled.
What? Oh, my dice!
Go ahead.
That's fantastic.
Oh my gosh. Oh, the anti-synergy is already beginning.
I'm going to play Huatli, Poet of Unity.
Okay, that seems
When
good.
Huatli enters the battlefield, I can search my library for a mountain. Well, a basic land, but I'm getting a mountain. And put it in my hand, which then I will play. This one has a T-Rex on it.
Look at it. Oh, it's so good.
Wow.
And then I am going to pass the turn.
Okay, let's untap Upkeep trigger Inhumaniac. I've got to roll a 6-sided die, so I'll do that. We'll see if Megan makes me re-roll. Here we go. I rolled a 3. What do you want to do about that?
Nothing.
All right, he
get
gets
one
one counter. Let's draw for my turn and play a land. I'm going to play an Exotic Orchard, which taps for any color of mana that a land an opponent controls could produce. I'm going to tap 3 to play my commander, Baron von Count. Here he comes. He's a 3/3. When he enters the battlefield, he gets a Doom counter, and his Doom counter starts at 5. Whenever you cast a spell with the indicated numeral in its mana cost, text box, power, or toughness, move the Doom counter 1 numeral to the left. When the Doom counter moves from 1, destroy target player and put that Doom counter on 5. He's on 5. The 5 is not on him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So be aware, everyone. Yeah. And I have got a 2/2 now that I'm going to use to attack Rob with.
Okay.
He did say he was an enemy.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I also have the big top.
Ooh, nice.
And I have some white here in the Commander Arcade logo, and then I've got green on my undershirt.
Yep.
So I do get my 2 colors from the big top.
Wow, this land is busted.
Mr. Story Workshop isn't doing much for me. Pass.
All right, I will draw. There's so many goofy cards in here, and I'm really into it. All right, I'm gonna play a land, and then I am going to play my Myra the Magnificent.
Ooh.
So she's a 2/4 human performer. When you cast an instant or sorcery spell from your hand, open an attraction. X, tap, exile target instant or sorcery card with mana value X from your graveyard, and choose an attraction you control that doesn't have a midway counter on it. Put a midway counter on it. Whenever you visit that attraction, copy the exiled card. You may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. Go ahead.
I am going to cast yet another Aether Vortex.
Oh.
What? There was a Aether Vortex at some point?
Yes.
Okay.
So yet another Aether Vortex does a bunch of things. First, it gives all creatures haste.
Sick.
Second thing it does is everyone plays with the top card of your library revealed.
Oh. All right.
The third thing it does is the top card of the library is in play as long as it's not an instant or sorcery.
So this means that creatures with flash aren't on the battlefield
Yep.
Okay.
because they're instants due to use a different planet Q.
All right.
So I'm gonna just move my deck over here just so you can see that my
Yeah,
Archfiend is in play actually.
Yeah, I have this land right here as well.
Okay. Well, I guess.
So this is in play?
I have
Yes.
this too.
I'm going to play a Bountiful Promenade, which comes into play untapped because I have more than 2 opponents.
Yep.
And then I'm going to tap my Shelter Thicket and my Bountiful Promenade
This is incredible.
to play Marauding Raptor,
Wow.
which makes my creature spells cost 1 less. And whenever I play a creature, this deals 2 damage to that creature. And if that creature is a dinosaur, Marauding Raptor gets +2/+0 until end of turn.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to go to combat, and I'm going to. I'll attack you for 2.
What?
If it's dealt damage, I get a land.
If you damage his raptors, he's gonna fetch a land out of his library.
But I also get to shuffle, and who knows what's on top.
That's true. I'm here for the lulls. I'm gonna block with Archfiend of Ifnir.
All right, my Raging Raptor dies. I'm gonna search my library for a basic land and put it in play tapped.
Oh wow. This game is already so enjoyable.
There's my
Yes.
plains.
And another dinos. You've got the Bronson here.
All right,
So
since I
cute.
attacked you, I'm gonna let you cut my library.
Ooh,
You
excellent.
can choose your fate.
Okay.
Wow. What's on top?
My dad always said thin to win, so here we go. Boom,
All right,
boom.
a Trap Jaw Tyrant.
Well, I could have
right.
cut better than that.
That was.
All right, fantastic. Pass turn.
Okay.
That's a big guy on the battlefield.
Yep.
I'm going to roll for my upkeep for my Inhumaniac. Here we go. Boop. I got a 4. Megan.
Yeah, you keep it.
All right. He gets 2 counters. And then what happens to he goes
you
in my
draw it.
hand.
Yep.
I do
Yeah.
that. And now what's in play? Everything a majig?
Yes.
Oh boy. 2 tap, move a counter from one permanent onto another. If the second permanent refers to any kind of counter, the moved counter becomes one of those kinds of counters. Oh god, otherwise it becomes a +1/+1 counter. 3 tap, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. 4 tap, proliferate.
I'll worry about that when it does something.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I have to, it just moves counters around right now and puts counters on stuff. So, it's like whatever.
You can steal counters from your opponent's permanents to put them on your stuff.
Okay.
Is the thing that it does most of the time.
Yeah, sure. Let's play this Shadowblood Ridge for my land for turn. And then I'm going to play a Barbarian class, which seems kind of fun. I'll tap red over here from Megan's Mountain. So this is a class, everyone. Level 1, if you would roll 1 or more die, instead roll that many die plus 1 and ignore the lowest roll. That's sick. Level 2, whenever you roll 1 or more dice, that target creature you control gets +2/+0 and menace until end of turn. And level 3, creatures you control have haste. So it's currently on level 1 right now.
Yes.
So that'll be relevant at the start of my turn. My guy is now a 3/3. Baron is a 3/3. This triggers Baron because it has
It does not have a
it doesn't have a 5. It doesn't trigger Baron. Okay, never mind. The Baron is not triggered. The Baron is fine with everything that's
No
happening.
one talk about the plight of the working class. You'll trigger the Baron.
I'm going to still attack Rob with my 3/3, though.
Okay, I take it.
Look, everyone else has creatures and stuff.
Yeah, that's fair. You're not wrong.
Yeah, let's level up my Barbarian class at the end of turn 2. So now it's going to be on level 2.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
On your end step, I'm going to crack this Crow's on Virgins on top of my library.
Yeah.
It didn't enter the battlefield,
Yes.
so it didn't enter tapped. It's
Yes.
just always on the battlefield.
It's always
Sick.
been there.
Temple card. Cut for me, please. But
Okay.
This determines the top card of my library.
Oh,
for
you know,
Aether
that's
Vortex.
right. That's right. Cutting is now more important.
Yeah, it's relevant. Karametra, God of Harvest.
Wow.
Nice.
Well,
Okay.
Well, you're about to draw it.
Yeah, exactly. She's great. I'm going to draw Karametra.
What do you have now?
Oh, it is now Harrow, which is not
Just-
on the battlefield
yeah, it
because
just
it's an
stays
instant.
there.
Okay.
Yep.
Good.
Green, 1. I'm going to cast Shizuko, Caller of Autumn. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player adds green, green, green to their mana pool. This mana doesn't cause mana burn until end of turn. This mana doesn't empty from that player's mana pool's phase's end.
Wow.
So everybody gets green, green, green every turn.
wow!
Let's play some fast magic.
That's
Yes.
And no mana bird? I feel great.
I was so worried about it.
I brought my
Go
SPF
ahead.
and everything.
All right, I will draw the seasoned Buttoneer, and then, ooh, I have this Memorial to Genius on the battlefield now, which is very nice for me. And I have green, green, green.
Yes.
Okay, so the first thing that's obviously going to happen here is I'm going to use those 3 to pay the generic mana on Nerf War.
Oh no! Oh no!
First, because I cast an instant or sorcery spell from my hand, I'm going to open an attraction. All right, here's our first attraction is bumper cars. Visit, target creature must be blocked this turn if able, and I visit on a 3, 4, or 6. All right. Okay, now it's time to Nerf War.
Oh no!
So Nerf War says, fire a Nerf blaster until empty at target library from at least 2 meters away. For each card knocked off that library, put it into its owner's graveyard, and Nerf War deals half damage to that player. Foam darts only. All right, thank you so much. I'm being handed my arm.
Here's your gun.
You need to step
Okay.
2 meters away.
How far is 2 meters?
We're Americans.
About
We
6
don't
feet.
know.
About 6
6
feet.
feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
A meter
Someone
is
get the measuring tape.
If you
I was
would
gonna say, like, if I'm
approximately 3
over,
feet.
That's more than enough.
this is
yeah.
more than enough.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Like this is
Well,
this
is it-
is
wait.
my arm span is about 6 feet.
Okay.
So
I'm firing
on.
it at Erick's library.
Okay. There, that's a fair 6 feet. I was like, if it's my library, that's not true.
Oh my god, don't
Okay,
hit me.
here we go. Oh my god, I'm so nervous.
all right.
Yeah!
Oh no.
Okay.
All right.
How many
No.
more?
Okay, a little.
There's 2 more.
2 more?
There we
Well,
go.
Okay, there's a
Yeah,
couple
there
more.
you go. There you go.
All right.
Good shooting, Tech.
For good measure, you knocked off all the rest of the cards.
Just to make it totally clear
Okay.
what happened here again.
All right. So what happens to these cards? They go to my graveyard.
Yeah, put it into its owner's graveyard.
Okay.
And so how many are there?
Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 23.
Wow.
Good hit.
So I take
11 and a half damage.
All right.
Incredible.
I think take 11 and we'll also mark that you.
Yeah. All right. I have a planes on top of my library now.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
It mostly doesn't matter until it does.
All right, I'm going to expressive iteration. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand, one of them on the bottom of your library, and exile one of them. You may play the exiled card this turn.
Does Myra trigger first?
Oh yeah, so Myra, I'm going to open an attraction. Bounce Chamber.
Ooh.
Visit, return a creature you don't control with the lowest toughness among creatures you don't control to its owner's hand. Visit on 4 and 6. Anti-gravity, pro fun. All right, so I'm going to look at the top 3 cards of my library now.
Excellent.
Do you all get to see them since they're
No.
okay? Great. Ooh, I will put this one into my hand. This one on the bottom, and I'm going to exile this one and play it.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
And then your
That's
top
in
card
my
gets
graveyard.
removed
Yep,
from the vortex.
this is, yes, just what we were hoping for, everybody. We are going to go ahead and play this seasoned Buttoneer with our 3 mana. When it enters the battlefield, open an attraction. Here we go. Storybook Ride. Visit, exile the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of attractions you've visited this turn, including this one. You may play those cards this turn. At the beginning of the next end step, if any of those cards remain exiled, put them on the bottom of your library in any order, visited on 2, 5, and 6.
Can you remind me how you visit attraction?
The back of the card tells you.
Oh!
If you look at the card back.
All right.
Yeah.
Sick. Okay, yeah, oh yeah. Let's see. Open an attraction by putting the top card of this deck onto the battlefield. Destroyed attractions go to the junkyard. Roll a 6-sided die as your main phase begins.
Main phase begins.
Visit
Okay.
each attraction with the result lid up.
Yeah.
All right, that is my turn. I'm not going to attack anyone because that's not what we're here for. Go ahead.
Right. All right. I'm gonna untap and draw this plains. The top card of my library is a Pugnacious Hammer Skull.
Just a casual 6/6.
All right. I think that I need to make more dinosaurs. And the best way to do that is I'm going to cast Dictate of Karametra.
Whoa.
Whenever a player taps a land for mana, they add an additional mana to their mana pool.
We all have so much.
We have so much
We
mana.
all have a billion mana.
Huh.
Yep. Huh, indeed.
Wow.
I'm gonna float one, and I'm gonna cast Grimlock.
Wow.
Grimlock is here and here. Grimlock is a 4/4 that gives dinosaurs, vehicles, and transformer creatures I control +2/+0.
Neat.
I can also pay 2 and convert a Transformers toy that I own to its other mode to transform Grimlock into an 8/8 with trample.
Well, I think he
Holy
specifically
cow.
converts to his other side. He doesn't
Yes,
transform.
he converts.
Because
Yeah.
Transformers don't transform. The toys don't.
Yeah, he
do the action.
becomes Grimlock, Ferocious
Wow.
King.
We're all afraid of Eric, right? We're all
yeah,
afraid.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Constantly.
We're all worried about this.
I go to bed and have nightmares about it.
Grimlock did get dealt 2 damage from Marauding Raptor. I'm going to transform Watley into Roar of the Fifth People, which, when it comes into play, I make 2 3/3 dinosaur tokens,
Yes. I'm so excited.
which also get dealt 2 damage. So Marauding Raptor gets +4/+0 right now.
Rob just saying so many times is like
I don't like it.
it's like
No.
more frightening than anything else that's happening. For some reason.
I'm sitting over here with like a big top and a toy workshop, and like I gave everybody a bunch of mana, and y'all are casting like 4 spells a turn.
So I'm going to go to combat. I am going to send Grimlock at Maria, my 2 3/3 dinosaurs, which are getting +2/+0 at Meghan, and Pugnacious Hammerskull is going at Rob, and so is Marauding Raptor.
So these are what? 5 threes?
They are 3/3s that are currently getting +2/+0. Yes.
I'm being attacked by this dinosaur that I'm drawing, which is not a nice place to be.
Before everybody takes damage, I'm going to use the Mistress Toy Workshop and Bovine Intervention to smash Grimlock to make him into a cow.
Which says destroy target artifact or creature. They create a 4/4 or create a 2/2.
2/2.
Yeah, have an ox.
Yep. All right. Yep. Grimlock dies. Grimlock's back. It's perfect.
What a cutie.
How much now?
So
Because
this is 6 and 6,
okay. So I'm going to take 12.
and this is 3 and 3, and Grimlock died.
Wow, thanks,
Okay,
Rob.
I did still take 10 for
It's-
these 2
yeah,
dinosaurs.
it's-
Wait, no.
Yeah. Now it's 6.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
I saved you all a bunch of damage. I'm trying to make friends. Like that's
All right,
Applejack's
Rob.
job.
Rob, I have not
I'm not.
attacked you, nor do I intend to.
Friendship is magic.
Yeah.
Pass turn.
Before I draw, I'm going to do my Inhumaniac. I get to roll 2 die.
Because it's barbarian class.
Yep. So I take the 3, unless Megan wants to change things over here.
No.
All right. So they're getting
No,
Nope, not that.
One.
Yeah.
this
There you
one.
go.
Goes up to 3. And then whenever I roll 1 or more die, target creature you control gets +2/+0 and gains menace until end of turn. So I'll just give it to Inhumaniac.
Yeah.
Go to my draw step, draw my everything-a-majig, reveal my top card. It's an enchantment, so it's irrelevant. Well,
No, it's
on
on
the
the
battlefield.
Yep.
It's on the battlefield. It's Night Shift of the Living Dead. After you roll a die, you may pay 1 life. If you do, increase or decrease the result by 1. Do this only once each turn. Whenever you roll a 6, create a 2/2 zombie. Sick. Okay, let's play some cards. My land for turn is going to be Baron Moor. Comes into play tapped. I've got 2 double black spells in my hand. Do
Sure.
I have 4 black mana?
Yes.
Yes, you absolutely do.
All right.
Yep.
I'm going to cast 2 spells then in that case. Archfiend of Ifnir.
All right. Does that trigger the Baron?
It sure does trigger the Baron. This is a 5/4, and he is flying. Whenever you cycle or discard another card, put a -1/-1 counter on each creature your opponents control.
Wow.
Baron tick down to 4. I have this 5/4 flyer now. Okay. And my other card I'm going to cast is this one. Harvester of Misery. This also ticked down my Baron because he has a 4 in his toughness. Menace, Spirit. Whenever Harvest of Misery enters the battlefield, other creatures get -2/-2 until end of turn. Pay 1 and a black, discard it. Target creatures -2/-2 until
My
end of turn.
ox die. I think you need to pay 3 more mana for that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
My ox dies,
My season Buttoneer dies.
and
Alas,
that's
friend.
it. Those things die.
Okay. Baron ticks down to 3.
Goodbye, ox. Here's your toy back.
The Baron's on 3.
Thank you.
I just want to say that again. Just make sure you heard it.
It's fine. Things are fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, there we are. My little guy has menace now,
All right.
but I'm just gonna hang back. Go ahead, Rob.
Okay. Untap. Draw for turn is this Harrow. Then I reveal Generated Horizons. This is an enchantment that says at the beginning of my upkeep, create a forest land token.
So it doesn't do anything right now.
Yes, but in the future.
Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna cast Karametra, God of Harvests. Karametra is a 6/7 indestructible. As long as my devotion to green and white is less than 7, Karametra isn't a creature. Whenever I cast a creature spell, I may search my library for a forest or plains card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. So then I'm gonna use 4 mana here, and I'm gonna cast Applejack. Applejack is my commander. She is a 4/4 legendary creature pony. At the beginning of my end step, put a toy I own onto the battlefield as a 2/2 creature token that has that toy's name, colors, and creature types. If the toy is wings, the token is flying. If the toy is a horn, scry 2. If it is neither, I create a food token.
Nice.
Wow.
So I trigger Karametra, and I'm going to search for a land out of the battlefield.
Sick.
You need more mana?
Yes, I really do. All my spells cost so much.
What, dictate isn't enough?
Forced. Now let's see what hits the top of my library. Maybe it's a land, so I can cast more spells. All right, I reveal the top card, which is a remote farm. It enters play tapped with 2 depletion counters on it. I can tap to remove a depletion counter to add 2 white mana. And if there are no depletion counters on it, sacrifice it, but that's part of that activated ability.
Yep, and you
so it doesn't
can't
get killed.
pay for it right now.
Right, because it has no depletion counters on it. Well, my devotion is currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so Karametra is still not a creature. And I'm gonna go to my end step and trigger Applejack. I have a pile of ponies here. I'm just gonna grab one at random.
Perfect.
Oh,
This
look at it.
pony is Thunderflap. Thunderflap does not have wings.
No, it does.
Oh, it does have wings.
Yeah,
Those
it
are
does have
wings.
wings.
Those are wings.
Yep.
So
Tiny wings.
Tiny wings.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Thunderflap does have wings, so Thunderflap does flying. It does not have. He does not have a horn though, so I don't get to scry.
I like that
Wow.
you have, Rob has brought a pony identification sheet.
Yeah,
Yes.
it came with the kit of all these adorable ponies.
I love this.
Yes.
Which I got specifically for Applejack. So I was like, if I'm gonna be putting out ponies,
What
I'm
a
gonna be putting out
cutie.
ponies. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, everyone. I'm so. Okay. So untap. I'm going to draw. Let's see what. Ooh, a Worn Power Stone is on the top of my library.
That's a lot of mana.
That's pretty sick. And then I'm going to roll a die to go to my attractions. 5 means that I am visiting a storybook ride. Exile the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of attractions you visited this turn, including this one. You may play those cards this turn. At the beginning of the next end step, if any of those cards remain exiled, put them on the bottom of your library in any order. I should have tapped this Worn Power Stone.
Well, this is a trigger from.
Yeah, it's a trigger. You absolutely
trigger.
can.
Saga.
Yeah,
I'm going to
Float.
I'm going to
2 more.
float 2 mana,
Yep.
And then it gets exiled.
and then
too.
it gets exiled to store it with Storybook Ride. And let's see what's up. Ooh, Time Sidewalk. 4 blue, 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 blue. Take an extra turn after this one.
No! I won't go through this again. I won't do it again.
Wow, so I already
I won't
have
go back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What?
Six.
You
can't-
keep reading time side.
Okay, that's right.
Keep
If
reading.
this card is in your opening hand, you may exile it. If you do, create 4 Time Walk token cards and shuffle them into your deck. It's not, though, don't worry. It's just a normal Sidewalk. So I can only use 3 and 1 colorless, and then I have to have 4 blue. 1, 2,
You
3,
can't cast
4.
it off the top of your library.
Oh wait,
though.
that's right. My
Yep.
bad.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, I can only be really excited about.
Yes,
next turn.
about it next turn.
Okay, that's
We
totally
get
fine.
to see the future.
Yes. We
I
now know
hate
that
this
Megan is
future.
about to take 100 turns.
I'm not going to. It's only 1 turn.
Until you exile it with Mira
Yeah, you
and
can
then put it on an attraction and then do it
Well,
again. And then
let's not get ahead of ourselves, everybody. All right, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana right now already,
Yes.
of no colors.
Well, 3 of it's
Well,
green.
3 of it's green. No colors that are
that matter.
exactly.
Yep.
So I'll use the 3 green and 2 blue to play Phone a Friend. This is a sorcery, so I'm going to trigger Myra. Ferris Wheel. Visit. Choose target creature that hasn't been phased out with Ferris Wheel. That creature phases out until you roll a 3 or less while rolling to visit attractions. Oh, that's exciting. All right. Now this says, call someone and ask them to choose one. If they don't, an opponent chooses one. A, gain control of target creature you don't control. B, B, choose target creature you control, create 2 tokens that are each copies of it. C, take an extra turn after this one. Or D, draw 7 cards.
What?
Okay, here
It's
we go.
important to know you can't give them context. on
No,
what
I
they're
know.
doing.
All right.
Let them
Yeah.
choose which letter.
They only get to pick a letter.
So they don't know. Who
Yes.
are you calling, Megan?
I'm calling our friend Justine.
Okay, great.
They don't know anything about magic, so here we go.
I'm so scared.
I'm putting it on speaker so everyone can hear.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm great. Can you pick? I just need you to pick either A, B, C, or D.
Ooh. B.
B? Amazing. Thank you so much for your assistance. I'll talk to you later.
Sure thing. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. B says, choose target creature you control. You create 2 tokens that are each copies of it. I'm going to make 2 copies of Visitor from Planet Q.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Whenever you cast another spell with 2 or more card types, you may draw a card that actually, wait, yeah. So it won't trigger itself, but I will get more triggers if it happens.
At least
all right.
Justine didn't pick the extra turn. That's
Exactly. See, it's totally fine and normal. So I'm going to go ahead and play this mountain, and then I'll use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to tap Myra the Magnificent for 5 and exile this Nerf War. I'm gonna exile it under Ferris wheel. Just because it has also 3 hits. I have several things that have 3 hits, which is nice. So I will 1, 2, 3, 4 for this Storm Kiln Artist. It gets +1/+0 for each artifact you control. Whenever you cast a war copy, an instant or sorcery spell, create a treasure token. And then I will Faithless Looting. Draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. 1,
This is fine.
2.
You do have to reveal the cards you draw.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
It's just a mountain.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, and now I have a big top, but I also have to discard 2. So I'll discard this mountain, and this island. And this Faithless Looting is in my graveyard. And I think, and I open an attraction.
Can you open every attraction? You know what I mean?
From Faithless Looting, yeah, you do.
Yeah, exactly. So I open an attraction.
Yes, it's possible to
Fortune
open
Teller,
everyone.
visit Scry 1. Also a 4, 5, or 6. Amazing. And I also make a treasure for Storm Kiln Artist.
Great visitors
So I have
there,
1,
Rob.
2,
Thank you.
3, 4 mana, but I can't do anything with 4 mana, and that's okay.
You can play Worn Power Stone.
Oh, that's true. I'll cast my Worn Power Stone. Great point. This big top is tapped, and the treasure is gone already. Sorry,
Yep.
I just sacked it.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
That's tap though.
Oh, the Worn Power
Yep.
Stone is. You're right.
All right, I'm untapping. I am drawing this Hammer Skull and revealing Poetic Ingenuity. Whenever I attack with 1 or more dinosaurs, create that many treasure tokens. And if I make an artifact,
That's
I
fine.
make a dinosaur token.
What?
Then we're gonna
You
go to
cast an
chapter.
artifact?
Cast an artifact.
Cast an artifact.
Okay.
Yes.
What is
Not make an
Hua-
artifact,
What
cast
is
an
Huatli's 2?
At least 2 is my creatures can now tap for red, green, or white mana. I'm going to use the 3 mana that was just given to me as a gift from Rob
Yeah.
to play this
Making friends.
Pugnacious Hammer Skull.
Okay.
It's back. If I attack and I don't control another dinosaur, I put a stun counter on it.
has
It is
2
going to be
yeah.
dealt 2 damage from my Marauding Raptor, which then gets +2/+0 until end of turn. And I have 1 green mana floating. I'm going to cast my commander. My commander currently costs red, green, white, and 2 because it gets -1 from this. So I'm going to pay 2, and then the green that's floating, and a red and a white, and I have a red and a white floating.
Nice. Okay,
All right.
we got
So
it.
Yes.
cast it,
Okay.
Grimlock.
Yes.
Then I'm going to use the red and the white that's floating,
Uh-oh. This feels...
and I'm going to drop a card on the ground.
You spent your time doing big things. You could have interacted with Eric.
to
I don't
cast
wanna
Rampaging
interact.
Raptor,
Actually, I can't interact with Eric.
which is a 4/4 with trample and haste. It also gets dealt 2 damage and gives this +2/+0.
Yep.
Yeah, we're fine. Everyone's fine.
Then I'm going to play this Boros Garrison, return this forest to my hand. And then I'm going to go to combat. So here's the thing. I know that I have a big scary board. If I don't attack you, Could you kill Meghan because she's gonna take like 30 turns?
I promise I'm not gonna take 30 turns. Look, just let us do the fun thing. Erick's just over here doing dinosaur thing. I'm doing dumb thing. I shoot Nerf.
Ooh, I've got 2 people who want to be in my good graces. This is a pretty good
true.
spot to be as the Baron.
It's true.
Ooh, your deal is you won't attack me if I don't kill you?
Yeah.
You hear the way he said that?
I'm not gonna attack you.
This turn is the subtext.
Yeah, but then she's gonna be able to kill me next turn, and I'll have to make the same deal again, but worse.
I don't think so.
Interesting. All right, Eric, I promise not to kill you on my next turn.
You probably have
Eric,
an
do you think
instant.
that's bad?
Rob?
I think that's bad. I think you should kill Eric.
Everyone knows that the real threat that Eric's trying to trick you into thinking he's not the real threat at this table.
I
true.
only have like 100 power of creatures in play.
Right.
It's
that's,
fine.
That's the problem. that is the core problem. My thesis is
Oh,
a
I also
Wrath of
cast
God
an
targeting
artifact.
Eric to kill Eric.
I cast an artifact, so I get a 3/1, but the 3/1 immediately dies and gives us +2/+0.
Okay.
Yep.
Good grief.
Yep.
All right. Well, Eric, I'm sorry I can't make this deal with you right now. I'm just
right.
under too much pressure from you.
My promise
Yeah.
is that I will not exile Time Sidewalk
Okay.
under an attraction.
So-
I promise.
Okay.
So, Meghan,
Yeah,
if I attack Maria with all of my creatures,
yeah.
You can't just turn around and make another
Hold on.
deal.
I
Don't
sure
worry,
can.
Maria, watch this. Go ahead, tell me more.
So, if I attack Maria with all of my creatures, you will not interact with me or my board during your next turns.
Okay.
Turns as in until my next turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maria, I'm
What?
going to accept. Wait, no.
No!
Okay, I'll reject this deal, but you must kill Eric if you can.
If I can, I will kill Eric.
Hmm.
I accept these terms.
Do you want a Newsies spit and shake on it?
Yeah.
Okay. Rob.
It's a Newsies shake.
I can't go back on the
I don't know what
shake.
you want from me. I've given you all the help that I can give you.
I mean, you could potentially destroy Baron von Count.
You're running out of friends, Eric. Your options are limited.
Maria just hit herself in the face with that transformer and tried to play it off. But I saw it.
So Rob. Can you help me out? Is that even something you could consider?
I don't have a no.
Wow.
I have cast 5 spells this game. I want to be clear here.
This fair. Well, great.
I think you cast 5 spells this turn.
Well,
Yeah.
great.
Cool. I'm gonna go to combat then. Let's see here. Well,
Just remember that now we're all equally your enemy.
I know, right? We're back where we started.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just attacking Maria with everything.
Wow.
I'm gonna trigger this. I'm gonna make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 treasure tokens.
Here, I made you a treasure.
Thank y'all.
There's money inside. Wow. What amount of damage am I taking here potentially?
This is 10. This is 5, 5, 8, 4, and currently 6.
Okay. I'll put Harvester of Misery on the Raptor, Archfiend of Ifnir. Ooh. On. Well, this one is. This is 8. This is 6.
Yes.
Archfiend will go on this.
Yep.
Because it can trade.
Yep.
And then I'll put my little guy on your big guy, and then I guess I'll take.
Before damage,
Oh no.
I'm going to transform Grimlock.
Okay.
I'm going to convert
Yep.
this Transformers toy. Cue a very short, like sped up sequence of me transforming this toy. Transformed.
He looks good. Give him his beauty shot up at the camera, Eric. Look at that guy.
Wow. Wow.
Transform.
I can't get over how small his arms are.
It's, very
They're like,
T-Rex.
how small are a T-Rex's
these
arms?
are
And they're like, I don't know,
useless.
spaghettis?
Yep,
They're spaghettis?
they're very small. So I will then turn Grimlock into Grimlock Ferocious King, which is an 8/8 with trample.
Okay.
Wow.
So you will take 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage, and 8 of it is commander damage, so you've taken 12 commander damage from Grimlock.
14. That becomes
26.
26.
Yep.
Okay.
And 12 Grimlock damage.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm just gonna write 12 here.
So we're gonna need trades. This gets eaten.
Yes.
And you also get trampled over for 0 because I didn't put this. Yep.
Okay. So these two died in this exchange. Baron's still here.
Any maniac?
This gets
dead.
eaten. Yep.
Yep, and this guy dies. Okay. The dust has settled.
The dust has settled. It is my second main phase. It is my end phase.
All right. Let's draw my Night Shift of the Living Dead. On top of my library is a mountain.
Oh, that's
Oh.
Indeed it is. So I will use 1, 2, 3, my 3 greens, plus 2 whatevers to cast my every thingamajig, which indeed does have a 3 on it.
good.
Yep.
So we're gonna tick down the Baron down to 2. Okay. All right, everyone, you with me
Yeah,
here?
yeah.
You with me?
Moving along.
Then we're going to spend 4 mana, so we'll tap these to make 4 mana, to cast Night Shift of the Living Dead. That's right, there's a 2 on this card. So
Counts
we're
down
going
to 1.
tick down to 1 on the Baron. Maybe I'll just sit here,
Oh no.
not do anything.
Using
Oh,
Baron
no.
on 1.
Baron probably has an instant.
Maybe the Baron just wants to hang out for a little bit and think about his life.
Wow.
Great.
Maria is using maximum leverage.
Yep.
Because, who knows what could happen at any phase of the game.
All right. Do you have a land drop?
I do actually. Yes, thank you. I have Gilda's Commons. It's just going to enter tap. It's going to bounce something back to my hand. I'll bounce back the Shadow Blood Ridge, I guess. All right. Go ahead.
Suspicious.
All right.
Very suspicious.
So
I
suspicious.
I'm just a guy with a
draw
top
this
hat
remote
and a
farm.
dream.
Top card of my library is a Sungrass Prairie. Excellent. Excellent. I need to tap something into Sungrass Prairie, so I'm going to tap this.
You have 3 green floating.
4. Oh, no, you're right. I do have 3 green floating. So I'm going to make. So my net mana after that is white, white, green, green, green.
Yes, that is your
So
current
I have
floating
5.
mana. Yep.
I am going to also float 2 more green.
All right.
So I'm at 5 green.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to cast Harrow. I'm going to sacrifice the Sungrass Prairie.
Yep.
Search my library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield, then shuffle my library.
What is on top of your library before you do that?
Yes. Search for Tomorrow's on top of my library, so it doesn't do anything.
Doesn't do anything.
All right.
So I searched for 2 untapped basics.
Oh my god. This game.
This game is fantastic.
Excellent decks you all have built here
These
today.
are truly masterpieces.
I am done shuffling.
All right,
Yeah.
Rob, let's see what's on top.
All right, the top card of my library is now Bronze Calendar. My spells cost 1 less as long as I speak in a voice other than my normal voice. And if I speak in my normal voice, I have to sacrifice Bronze Calendar.
I'm so terrified right now.
You immediately knew.
I have played this card before. But, like,
It sounds like you just sucked a whole helium balloon.
yeah.
Oh no, I can't.
I can't handle this game. You guys, I think I quit Magic the Gathering.
Maria Bartholdi, Magic player from I'm guessing
2012.
2012 to 2024. Immemorial. Oh no.
I'm gonna float 2 more green.
2 more green.
And then I'm gonna spend 3 mana for Buried in the Garden.
There's so many voices available to you. This is one you chose.
Wow! This is an easy-to-do voice that is amusing. Should I choose a worse voice?
No! Yeah! No!
God.
What are you targeting with Buried in the Garden?
So it's an enchant land, so I have to choose a land to enchant. I'm going to choose Temple Garden for my Buried in the Garden, because, obviously. When it enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent you don't control until Buried in the Garden leaves the battlefield. Whenever an enchanted land is tapped for mana, a controller adds an additional 1 mana of any color.
Cool.
So I get to exile any non-land permanent, and who do I think is going to be a problem? May I read
Oh boy.
the saga?
I think that's probably a good one.
Search for a dinosaur card
Yes.
into your hand?
Yes. That is what it
I'm going to bury this under my garden.
Okay. Could you transform it back to Wally?
All right, we're not roaring at the 5th people. It's just not happening. I have 3 more mana.
Should have killed Rob.
Yeah.
Should have killed Rob. Should have just
I'm going to
attacked Rob.
spend 3 mana. A Grimlock is going to become peaceful. I'm going to use Path of Peace. It's a sorcery that says destroy any creature. That creature's controller gains 4 life.
Okay, in response, I'm gonna transform Grimlock.
Absolutely. It's still a creature on the other side, right?
So give me a second. Actually, this is just much faster if I do it this way.
There we go. All right.
And then he dies.
Yeah, it's a perfect little bucolic scene, right?
I don't even know what you just said.
4.
I am going to use the Temple Garden. I'm going to cast Trading Post. So I can discard cards, if 1 untapped to discard a card to gain 4 life, or I can pay 1 life to make a goat, or I can spend 1 mana and sacrifice a creature to return target artifact card from my graveyard to my hand, or I can sacrifice an artifact to draw a card. So, I would like to go to my unstep and trigger Applejack.
Sure. Yeah, I think we all
Applejack
think
is-
that's fine.
I'm gonna get a random pony. It is going to be this one, who also has wings. This is Zipstorm.
Zipstorm. That's a really cute pony name.
She does not have a horn, so I do not get to scry.
All right.
It's your turn, friend.
Going to untap. Draw. Oh, standard procedure. Oh, it's an instant. Okay. All right, here. And then we're gonna roll our attractions. Here we go. It's a 1. Ooh, I will tap to reroll. I really want a nerf 4, obviously. No, it's a 3. Okay. Visit target creature must be blocked this turn if able. Well, I don't. Okay, I'll make Stormkilled Arcanist. Artist must be blocked this turn if able. All right, I'm going to play my land for turn. I have 3 mana floating from Shizuko. I'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4 blue, plus, 1 other random mana. I have a colorless floating still to play Time Sidewalk. Take an extra turn after this one.
I would like to respond to this
Oh
spell.
no.
I would like to tap 2 red to cast Tybalt's Trickery.
Oh!
Counter
All right.
target spell. And yes, for those of you at home, choose. It does have a number 1 on it, which will trigger the Baron down.
All right.
All right.
What order does this all happen?
So you're gonna do
Baron's
Baron
on top.
first.
Baron's on top.
Baron's first.
Oh, wow. Rob's voice is really bugging me, but that laugh is truly horrifying.
Heinous. Absolutely heinous.
Well, you gotta never break character. That's the trick.
Rob's commitment to the bit is something I think we all can appreciate.
Yeah.
Appreciate.
Appreciate.
So someone's gonna die. The Baron goes off. I'm going to kill the person who's won the most Commander games in Commander Arcade. I think it's Eric.
I'm pretty sure it's
Is it
Eric.
me?
It's a tie between the 2 of you.
Yeah. And Maria and I newsy spit, so she can't.
I can't.
It's true. It's true. Yeah, you did make a deal. You did.
All right, Baron goes off. I kill you, Eric. I'm so sorry.
And my Time Sidewalk is countered.
Yes, and I got that.
Please
happened.
stop playing the top card of your library.
Oh, that's
true.
right.
Yeah. All your
yeah,
mana is no
about
longer
that.
doubled.
And our mana is no longer double.
I also have to figure out the rest of Tybalt's Trickery here.
Okay.
I accidentally
So,
did that.
yes.
So Baron is targeting Eric. In response, I'm gonna use Mishra's Toy Workshop to make 3 mana to make tokens. I have to use toys to represent the tokens. I'm gonna use Castle Ardenvale's ability that makes a 1/1 soldier. It's a human creature token, and I'm going to use Trading Post to make a 1/1 goat, or 0/1 goat.
The rest of Tybalt's trickery reads, choose 1, 2, or 3 at random. Its controller mills that many cards, then exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card with a different name than that spell. They may cast that card without paying its mana cost. They put the exiled cards on the bottom of their library in a random order. So 1, 2, or 3.
3.
3. Okay.
All right, so what's happening?
So you mill 3.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
All right, then exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card with a different name than that spell. Does that mean the spell I countered?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so just the first spell?
Yeah.
All right, I get this Talrand Sky Summoner.
Sick. Okay.
That says whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, create a 2/2 blue drake creature token with flying. All right, and then I'm going to resolve the triggers from casting time sidewalk, which is to open an attraction. Squirrel stack. Visit. You have 5 seconds to stack dice on top of one another. If you stack at least 5 dice, claim the prize. Prize, create a 1/1 green squirrel creature token for each die you stacked above the 4th, then sacrifice squirrel stack and open an attraction. 3, 5, and 6. And then I also get a treasure for Stormkill Arcanist.
You can donate your treasure since you're dead.
Yeah, it's true.
Wow. Totally. It's very legitimate. All right. This Stormkill Arcanist is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2. That must be blocked this turn.
True.
So that's something. All right. And you know what? I could make Maria block him. Maria, I'm going to attack you with this Stormkill Artist.
I guess I have to block with my
Yeah.
Baron unless there's some way for me to roll a dice at instant speed, but there's not. All right, rip Baron.
All right.
Oink.
Rip this Stormkill Artist, but it got him off the battlefield, which was
Seems like a good
yes.
value.
All right, and then I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and tap this Myra to put a phone a friend under. Let's do maximum shenanigans, right? This is already 4, 5, 6. Let's do this one 3, 5, 6. I don't really have any numbers that'll give me a better, better width. All right, that is my turn, Maria. Go ahead.
Okay. Untap. Draw like a normal person. It's a mountain. I'll play it. I'm going to just recast the Baron then. I only need to tap 2.
Yep,
There we
that's
go.
right.
Okay, so the Baron is back. The Baron's back
Begins
in
on
town.
5.
He starts on 5. Okay, I'm just going to level up my Barbarian class to level 3, which says creatures I control have haste.
Yeah, that's very
So
reasonable.
that's just what I'm going to do, and then my turn's done. Go ahead, Rob.
All right. Untap. Then I get to draw this card. I don't know what it is. This is probably going to get me killed. All right. We're now back in Bronze Calendar.
Oh!
I don't understand why you're all so unhappy about this. It's a perfectly
I think
cromulent
you
voice.
do.
Megan, you got to help me count this Baron up. That's all I gotta say.
We'll work. I'm worried about dying, but I'm not as worried as I am about having to hear this in my nightmares
Indeed.
until the end of time.
Yeah.
The Baron is slowly gonna count down. You have like 100 permanents and do a billion things.
Only when I roll a die right.
That's, I mean, yes.
Only
but-
every turn.
No, only every turn. So I'm gonna get in there with some flying ponies for 4.
I'll take 4.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And then I would like to go to my instep and trigger Applejack.
Applejack just has a really specific ring, like when you say it like that.
All right. I receive Izzy Moonbow. She does have a horn, but not wings. She's just a Pegasus and not an alicorn, so I do get to scry 2. Yes. I'm gonna put them both on the bottom.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to untap. I'm going to draw, which is it's a card that's a mystery, for once, and then I'm going to roll for my attractions. Come on. 1. I'm going to tap to. Come on, you sucker. 4. Okay.
Oh, no.
So Ferris wheel happens. Choose target creature that hasn't been phased out with Ferris wheel. That creature phases out until you roll a 3 or less while rolling to visit your attractions. I'm going to go ahead and phase out. I'll phase out Applejack. Let's see. That's not a 4. This one has a 4. Return a creature you don't control with the lowest toughness among creatures you don't control to its owner's hand. So that's going to be one of these 1/1s over here. We'll put that
Returning
human.
my human?
Yes,
Okay.
that human. This one, target creature must be blocked this turn if able. I'll make it this Talrand, even though I don't plan to attack with it. That one's not a 4. Scry one. All right, here we go. Oh, okay. We'll keep that on top, sure. And okay, and then also I did roll for this Nerf War, so whenever I visit that attraction, copy the exiled card. You may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. I'm casting this Nerf War. Here we go.
Oh man. Wow.
Okay, Rob, you did attack me last turn, so
You just need to be
Here
2
we-
full meters away from my deck. Over there isn't going to work.
I
There
know.
isn't enough space.
I'm gonna go over there.
Oh,
Yeah.
where are you going?
I'm going right here. All right, ready?
Nope.
All right.
You shot my soldier.
Oh
Ooh,
God, this
so
is
close,
not
little
turning out
lower.
well.
Almost.
Come on.
Oh,
Oh, come on! Oh,
okay, you got some. You got some.
all right, one more.
Good shit.
Not nearly as successful as my
Yeah.
first go round, but
You got 4 cards off the top
all
of your
right.
library.
I deal you 2.
Yeah, I take 2 Nerf War damage. Puts me at 20. Yep, it's a camaraderie and a second harvest.
All right, that was everything I wanted it to be and more, quite honestly. Also, since I cast it, I make a 2/2 Drake. Can you please make me a Drake?
Yes, I will give you a drink.
All right, I'm going to play my land for turn as this Desolate Lighthouse. I also still have 3 green from this creature over here.
Yep.
And then we'll do blue-red. We are going to Prophetic Bolt, just one of these flying ponies, this guy. It's an instant, deals 4 damage to target creature or player. Look at the top 4 cards of your library, put one of those cards into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. I'll need a second one of these,
Yep.
please. So I'm targeting
I'm just
this
starting
pony.
the assembly
All right,
line.
you want to open an attraction?
Yep,
with
I
Myra?
am going to open an attraction. Guess your fate. Visit, look at the bottom card of your library, then give a person outside the game a 1-word clue not on that card. They guess a word. If their guess appears in that card's name, claim the prize. Prize, reveal the card, put it into your hand, then sacrifice, guess your fate, and open an attraction. 2, 3, 5, and 6 is when it triggers. There
So
we
many
go.
attractions.
So many attractions.
Did you want to get Zip Storm or Thunderflap?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to go with Thunderflap.
Okay, fair enough.
Look at the top 4 cards of my library. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put one of them in my hand. Yeah, I'll take this card. And I'm going to, in any order. Well, okay, there we go. Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I will put this Prophetic Bolt under Guess Your Fate. And that is my turn. Go ahead, Maria.
All right, Baron, can we tick you down any further? I'll play my land for turn, which is a Shadowblood Ridge. And I think I will play a creature. That seems fun. I'm going to play Ember Swallower, which, yes, indeed, has a 5 on it, so we'll tick the Baron down to 4. But I'm out of cards in hand. I want to point that out. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. This Ember Swallower is a 4/5. It has 5 red, monstrosity 3. When Ember Swallower becomes monstrous, each player sacrifices 3 lands.
Oh, spicy.
He does have haste because of my barbarian class being on level 3. All right, Ember Swallower will attack you, Rob.
Okay, I'm going to send him AWOL.
Uh-huh.
So this is an instant. It says remove target attacking creature from the game, then remove it from the remove from game zone and put it in the absolutely remove from the freaking game forever zone.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay. If this
Yeah.
wasn't a
That does-
rare, I would tear it up.
You can tear it up. It's worth about a penny.
Also, you could just throw it. Like,
Just
I
chuck
imagine
it.
the zone is over there somewhere.
Whee! There he goes.
Yep.
Never
it's
to return.
Never
to
coming back.
return. Yep, I spent 2 mana to do that. All right.
Great.
AWOL.
It's your turn.
Mistress Toil Workshop activates Castle Ardenvale and Trading Post. I'm going to need 2 white for this, so it comes from Temple Garden. I'm going to pay 1 life I'm gonna make a human and a goat. I have a human here. I need another goat. Where is my bin of goats?
That's the most
Where is my
horrifying.
bin of goats?
There's another goat. There we go.
Someone call PETA about the fact that these goats are being kept in a bin.
All right, this goat is the goat.
Neat.
Yeah, neat is a word that you can say.
It is. It's a word that I can say all the time.
The best part is how many subscribers we've lost. It makes me really
Do you know
happy.
what? If you're leaving, we don't want you. Take it back.
I'm gonna draw my card for turn.
Sure.
I'm gonna cast Feasting Hobbit. He's a halfling citizen to devour food 3, but I don't have any food. Creatures with power less than his power can't block him. He's gonna trigger Karametra and he's gonna find a land on the battlefield. Tapped. Plains. Oh, I didn't need to tap mana for that. I had Shizuko mana.
Even better.
Yeah.
I'm going to use one of those floating green. I have one floating green remaining, just to remind me. I'm gonna activate Trading Post, and I'm gonna sacrifice Bronze Calendar.
Oh my god! We're free!
Wow.
Oh, that was certainly a magic card.
Now my brain is really,
Yeah, it doesn't sound normal anymore, does it?
no, it doesn't.
I'm gonna play Karoo. I'm gonna return the Scattered Groves to my
Yeah,
hand.
of course.
Sure.
Knock yourself out.
I'm gonna use a Shizuko mana and this other forest to cycle Scattered Groves to draw a card. Because I have too much mana. Plains and Forest and Big Top. I'm gonna cast the Gaffer. He's a legendary halfling peasant. 2/3. At the beginning of each end step, if I gain 3 or more life this turn, I draw a card.
Okay.
Trigger Karametra, find a land.
Okay. I am feeling weird. I don't know how I'm feeling, but it's weird.
It's real.
I'm just feeling like I've committed a really capital offense in killing Eric, and now my life is hollow and empty.
Oh.
That's-
Wow. Sometimes
you're
when
a super villain.
When you doom someone else, who you really doomed was yourself.
You did this.
High five.
You did this.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, wait.
Go ahead.
All right, here we go. I am untapping. I am drawing. And I am rolling my die for all of my attractions. A 6! Oh my god.
I feel like
okay.
you don't want to re-roll that one.
No, I'm not re-rolling this 6. Okay. Choose target creature that hasn't been phased out with Ferris Wheel. That creature phases out until you roll a 3 or less while rolling to visit your attractions. I'm gonna phase out Baron Von
No,
Count.
my man. What
He's
happens?
so good against commanders.
What
Pretend-
happens to
you
his-
pretend
It stays
like-
on him.
Yeah, it
Okay.
stays.
It stays on
All
him.
right,
He's
all
just is not around right now.
Yeah, he just pretends he isn't here.
All right. Then this one, visit, exile the top X cards of your library, where X is the number. Well, we're gonna wait until we go. We're gonna
do that at
do
the
that
end.
one last. Let's see. Return a creature you don't control with the lowest toughness among creatures you don't control. Once again, it will be this human.
All right.
All right. Bumper cards. Target creature must be blocked this turn if able. I'll make it this Drake specifically. Ooh, Squirrel Stack. Okay, let's do this one first. We'll just real quickly scry one. Okay, I'm gonna keep that on top, even though I am confused by reading it. Okay, let's do Squirrel Stack really quickly.
You need a bunch of dice.
Here we go.
Okay.
5 seconds. Okay, ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many squirrels for each die you stacked above the 4th? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I make 4 squirrels.
All right, I got you.
Oh no, but I'm gonna sacrifice it. So I don't, but I do get to phone a friend still
You do.
because I activated it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just gonna leave phone a friend for a second. I have 4 squirrels on the way. This is sacrificed. I'm opening an attraction, trash bin. We'll come back around to you later. We'll come back around to you. Okay.
You don't get to do this one though, right?
No, I don't.
Yeah. Okay.
Guess your fate. Look at the bottom card of your library, then give a person outside the game a one-word clue not on that card. They guess a word. If their guess appears in that card's name, claim the prize. All right, here we go. Okay, are you ready? Your one-word clue is looking.
Scry.
Oh no, that's a good one. That's a good guess though. All right. it goes back on the bottom of my library. Oh yeah, just look at the bottom card.
Yep.
Okay. We'll come back around to this, and then finally, storybook ride. Exile the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of attractions you visited this turn. You may play those cards this turn at the beginning of the next end step. If any of those cards remain exiled, put them on the bottom of your library in any order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Delightful. Okay. Wow. And now we're going to go through. We're going to Nerf War. Maria, I feel like I haven't shot your deck, and I just need to, for fairness' sake.
Shoot my deck.
Yeah, come around and shoot everybody's deck once.
Hit me.
All right, here we go.
Ooh,
no.
that one flew.
No. Ah!
Oh,
Okay.
there you go.
that's
You
one.
got one.
Ooh, that's almost.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
one.
here we go.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
I would count all the ones that did come off.
Is this one?
That one's
was
still on.
That one's
Okay.
on. The
Those
rest
are
of them are off.
Okay. You hit 11 cards.
All right.
You can lose. You can lose 5.5 life.
Okay.
Wow.
You want to use the half damage marker?
Okay. Let's see if this works.
Hey.
Hi. Can you do me a favor real quick?
Yeah, what's up?
Can you pick a letter A, B, C, or D?
C.
Amazing. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Oh no.
Did they just pick extra turn?
See, take an extra turn after this one.
No!
It's okay. This is now
exiled forever.
Exiled forever, so you don't have to ever worry about it again. But I am taking an extra turn after this one.
Who was your phone friend this time, Megan?
That was our friend Laura.
Oh, nice.
All right, and then also I get to cast Prophetic Bolt again to deal 4 damage to target creature or player. I wonder if I should just start going for players. Maria, I'm gonna bolt you for 4.
I'm not the problem here.
Well, 2.
My guy's
3,
phased out. My deck's
4.
been shot. I lost a leg somehow.
Ooh, okay, we're gonna take that one. Okay. I also get, I get 3 drakes from all of those.
There's
Well,
your
here's my
squirrels.
here's my 4 squirrels, and I also now have 3. So I have 2 drakes that don't have summoning sickness, and 3 that do have summoning sickness from each of those. And I can cast all 3 spells this turn. Oh no! Oh no!
You get to cast all of those this turn?
Yeah, she
I can-
basically drew 7.
Yes.
It's a problem.
She still has to pay for them.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
absolutely.
I thought they were free.
So, all right, I'm going to play this Desert of the Fervent. It enters the battlefield tapped. I am going to tap 1, 2, 3 for this Veyrin Voice of Duality. Magecraft, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. If you casting or copying an instant or sorcery spell causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. Wow. I guess I'm going to go ahead and call the Skybreaker. Sack this. It says, create a 5/5 blue and red elemental creature token with flying. Retrace, you may cast this card from your graveyard by discarding a land card in addition to paying its other costs.
Wow.
So I need a 5/5 token with flying, and then I make 2 drakes from that, correct? Because of Veyrin?
Yep.
Okay. The rest of these, I'm not going to be able to cast this turn, so they're going to go on the bottom of my library, and we're just going to clean it up for understanding's sake. Let's see. Actually, I just need to kill somebody, I feel like. I do feel like Rob is perhaps more of a problem. So, Rob, I'll attack you for 4 in the air with these drakes.
I will take 4 damage. Go to 15.
Okay. And now I'm going to go take another turn.
Yep.
Sorry.
All right, this is a flying bonfire. It's got
Oh,
wings.
look at this flying bonfire with wings. I love him.
I would also like to point out my squirrels.
Yes.
Yeah,
the first
please
one's
explain your
yes,
squirrel.
So the
Okay.
first one's just a squirrel.
Squirrel.
Yep. The second one is a whirl. It's in a tilt-a-whirl.
Yep.
The third one is a squirrel.
Oh,
It's ready to
yeah,
go
he's
into
so
battle.
great.
And the last one
love
is a
it.
squirrel.
Yeah.
A+ work. A+
well
work. All right, here we go, everybody. We are untapping. We are upkeeping. We are drawing for turn.
I'm having flashbacks.
We are
Yeah, it's a.
we are rolling a die for our attractions. 1. Your creature's face back
No.
in.
No,
You
it's a
still have to
Until,
reroll.
until you determine your reroll.
Oh.
Yeah, finish re-rolling.
So I can
not-
reroll?
it's not real until
Okay,
it's done.
gotcha. It's not real. All right, well, I'm rerolling. 3.
They phase back in.
They
Oh,
phase back.
thank
They do
God.
phase back in. Let's see. Target creature must be blocked this turn if able. I'll make one of the drakes. That one doesn't get visited. Visit. Mill 2 cards and return a card at random from your graveyard to your hand. 1, 2.
Yeah, I can get
Do you
want to
just random me? And then also we'll guess your fate again.
All right, you get this back.
Ooh, Stormkill Artist.
The random card that was selected after shuffling is Prismari Command. You get that back.
Ooh, thank you.
The rest
Very
go
exciting.
Back into the bin.
Yes. All right, and then I'm going to ask our lovely audio person over here. Hi, Devin. Hi. Okay. Look at the bottom card of your library, then give a person outside the game a 1-word clue not on that card. They guess a word. If their guess appears in that card's name, claim the prize.
Okay, so it has to be the name.
The
Yes.
name of the card. Okay.
It is ring. Oh man, that's a great guess. It's a great guess. It's on me. If you don't get it, it's totally on me. All right. So, and I get to cast this prophetic bolt for 4. I will go ahead and deal 4 to Rob.
Okay.
And look at the top 4 cards of my library. And I will put this one in my hand and these ones on the bottom. All right, everybody.
Can I just play with one of your toys, Eric?
Oh God, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm
Thank
sorry.
Munch. I like to eat dice. What do you like to eat?
I will go ahead and, Rob, I am going to attack you in the air for
Other
14.
robots.
I am mandated to block a Drake.
Yes.
I block and trade with a Drake.
Okay, one of these drakes is dead. You take 12.
I don't have any other flyers, so I'm stuck. Yep. I take 12 and die.
I'm sorry, Rob.
Wow, Rob's dead now?
Rob's dead now.
Oh, come on.
Rob died.
Yeah.
Rob was my only hope.
I wasn't going to be able to end this game for you. She has 30
Okay,
life.
All right, and then I'm going to cast this lightning colt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, great. It is, I draw 3 cards from my visitors from Q.
No, you draw
One
and
at a
discard
time.
3
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Okay, I will draw. I will discard this mountain. I will draw. I will discard this creative technique, and then I will draw. And discard the Prismari command. I will make 2 drakes from Talrin because it is an instant horse.
Yep.
And I will open 2 open only 1 attraction.
Yeah.
S-
No, you would open to attract.
Yeah,
oh,
it's
that's
2.
right.
It's 2.
Okay. Spinny Ride and Information Booth. I draw a card and tap target creature and opponent controls. And it's going to deal 3 damage to the Baron.
I'm going to pay 3, put a counter from Thingamajig on the Baron to make him a 4/4.
We want to use a +1/+1 counter just because
Oh, yeah,
of
there we go.
disambiguation.
Perfect. It's tapped.
Let's see. I'm going to play Monitor. When it enters the battlefield, open an attraction. Push your luck. All right. It says reveal cards from the top of your library until you decide to stop. If the total mana value of the cards revealed this way is 7 or less, create a 2/2 pink teddy bear creature token. If the total is exactly 7, claim the prize. Shuffle the revealed cards into your library. And once each turn, you may pay 1 to reroll 1 or more dice you control. Maria, I tapped 1, 2, 3, 4 for that. Maria, it is your turn.
Rob, your farm's looking great over here that you're
It looks
starting to
really
construct.
nice.
All right, here we go. It's gonna have to be a miracle, everybody. Not
I
gonna
believe.
lie. I would not call a mountain a miracle. You know, I just wouldn't call it that. You know what I mean? So in that case, I will pass the turn back to you.
Oh boy. You sure you want?
Can I just
You can
resign?
concede. A
Untap.
player is allowed to concede at any time.
I'll kill you this turn. All right. That's my promise to you.
You better.
Untap,
That's the problem.
upkeep,
You
draw.
can spit on that one too.
And that's
All right. Here's the thing. I feel like our new show motto has got to be kill Meghan first, not kill Eric first anymore.
I mean, she's gonna
All
be
right.
winning more games now than me.
I
Yeah.
rolled a 6. They all go off.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Ferris wheel. I'll phase out your Baron.
Yeah.
Bounce chamber. Actually, I won't phase out your Baron.
What will you do?
I'll bounce your Baron.
Okay.
Doesn't it have to lowest power? Oh, yeah. But
Lowest
it's the
toughness
only-
among
Yeah, but
creatures
single
you
stat triggers,
control.
yes,
yeah, toughness,
You
yeah, yeah.
don't control, so
Yeah,
it
okay,
goes.
yeah.
Choose target creature that hasn't been phased out. All right, I have to choose my own, I guess. I'll choose this Wall of Fortune. Bumper cars. This has to be blocked. Spinny ride. I tap your Baron. Information booth. I draw a card. Fortune teller. I scry one. I should have done that in a different order, but whatever. Push your luck. Reveal cards. I'm going to stop at 6. Put it into my. Wait. If the total revealed cards, shuffle the revealed cards into your library. I make a teddy bear. Can I please have a teddy bear? I don't
Yep,
know.
I got you.
All right. Guess your fate. Here we go. Ooh. Devin, here we go. The word is control. Thank you for the bear. Well, don't worry. Keep. Oh, great guess. Great guess. If you can please give me a random from my trash bin here.
I got you.
And then finally, storybook ride. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I will exile 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I'm returning standard procedure to your hand.
Oh, thank you. All right. Here we go. Lots of things. Oh my God. Ooh, Niv Mizzet? Strategy Smategy? Wow. All right, those are all under Storybook Ride. The theme park is expanding into someone else's battlefield now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Six Flags going on over there.
Exactly. Okay. And now I'm going to cast Nerf War. I'm sorry, Maria. Here we go.
Yep, hit
Time
me
to-
again, you know.
Actually, you
Take this bullet.
toss me another gun.
Yeah, get a different gun this time. We got
Just
a lot
toss
of
me
guns
another
here.
gun. Give me the big guy.
Violence.
All right.
All right.
It's not
Is this the
darts,
disc launcher?
but we've decided
this is
that
the disc
the
launcher.
game is over, so we're
To
gonna.
note, legally, you need to use foam darts. The card
all
says
right.
that in reminder text.
Card is very
Oh
clear.
God! Everyone, watch out! Ah! Ah! Okay, that was terrifying. Oh God! So far 0. Oh no!
Gotta bring it down a little.
Done, yeah.
Oh my God!
There goes a die. Oop, there goes another die.
Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
we got
All
I
one.
think that was all. Oh no! I still had one more shot.
No, you have a few more, yeah. All right, there's another
I'm
one.
gonna have hit 1 in Maria's library.
There was one that got knocked off by one of those. It just got skimmed right away.
How many more shots you got in there?
Oh, that was it.
That was the last one.
That was
Okay,
the last one.
you knocked off 2.
You take half a dam. Oh, you just take 1 damage.
Dang
one
it,
that
it was
got knocked
Bolus's Citadel, which
Oh,
would have
that's
been
how you
kind
win the
of
game.
sick.
Yup.
God dang it, I had like an out actually on the top of my deck.
And then also the Chaos Channeler.
All right. And then I'm also prophetic bolting 4 to your face.
Yeah, sure.
That's a total of 5.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Sure.
Rob, what's going on in your animal sanctuary over here?
I have 4 more drake. Yeah, I have 4 more
So-
drakes.
They're having a conference.
10 don't have
The pig is
summoning
investigating why
sickness.
there's a turtle. This disc randomly showed up and got filled with water. So this cow and this
that's
cat
nice.
and this dog are all drinking
yeah.
from it. This goose is leading a bunch of things over to a catastrophe, as gooses do.
Yeah, as gooses do.
Great.
All right, Maria, I'll just attack you with everybody.
And this horse is just sad.
I die. A spectacular death.
Wow!
Oh my
Attractions
gosh.
got there.
This deck seems busted. I mean,
Yeah.
your decks seem
Well,
busted.
we didn't
sorry.
interact as much as we could have.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
You
Well,
got
Maria
to,
could
you
have
got to
killed
kill
me.
player.
I did.
Maria got
I
to kill
achieved
Erick.
my dream of killing somebody
Which
with the bear.
I will
Yep.
say that I only think that I was able to win because Eric was dead.
I
Yes,
agree with
agreed.
that.
And
And also
yes.
because I chose at random. If I
If
would
you'd
have
have taken my deal,
Yeah.
I would have attacked Megan with
I
everything.
know. You were so scary at the time, though.
It's
I feel
true.
like any other point in the game, I would have taken your deal, Eric.
Wow.
Unfortunately.
You all, this has been, I think, like, it's a high bar, but this is maybe one of my favorite games of Magic I've ever played. This was ridiculous.
Very, very cool.
I think people, if you haven't tried an unset commander game, like
This is incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I got worse with the Nerf gun. I started
Yeah,
fine.
you started amazing.
I started great, and I really just went all downhill from there.
Yeah.
all right, it's
All
time
right.
for our patented commander handshake.
Good
game.
game. Good
Good
game. Good game. Oh my God.